Good evening, party people. I do hope you're well. Okay, I think we're relatively chill here at the moment. There's no psycho sun giving me a zebra face through the blind. I can actually see what I'm doing. The romantic mystic fog effect on the camera seems to have abated, thank God. The dog's chewing the lead, don't know what the kids are doing, but it's bedtime imminently. But anyway, enough of me babbling. Should we do an oracle read, guys? Because I feel the need to read. So I'm going to read to you from the Enchanted Map, okay, and I'm going to read to you from the Sacred Forest, and I'm going to see what our Divine Mother, Kali, has to say about it all, because Kali is very insightful. Although she's a dark goddess, she is a fierce protector, and to be treasured and honoured at all times. So this reading will not resonate with you all because there are 8 billion of us delights on this disco ball and we're not all up to the same thing. So take what's yours and leave the rest for someone else, okay? It is the 8th of July today, Saturday the 8th of July 2023, more for reference than anything else, okay? All readings are timeless. If it feels like it's your reading, then lovely, good, it is. Any actions or decisions you make or take as a result of watching this reading are on you. They're your problem, not mine or the channel's liability. They are yours. You are responsible for everything you do in this life. No one makes you do anything. And if you think otherwise, go work on yourself. So I don't sugarcoat stuff. I tell it how it is. I'm honest with what comes through. When I channel, sometimes random words will come out and random sentences, of which when I listen to it back, I'm like, did I say that? And I've no idea. It just comes through, okay? When the cards come through, I get given an image or I'll get given a story or a paragraph or something, and I will talk about that, and I always have to listen back before I wrap this on YouTube, because I have no idea what the title is, what I've just said, what's happening, what's occurring. But at the time, I'm very present indeed. So, if you haven't already, please do like, share and subscribe. Share this channel far and wide. Really need to get it up and running, really. I've been a little bit lazy about it, I'm not going to lie. Because I'm a single mum with 3 kids, dog, and life gets in the way of it, doesn't it, sometimes? So, there you are. Anyway. What have we got for you guys? I'm hoping there's going to be a bit of a change of energy. I'm trying to give you a bit of a different reading because they all seem to be a bit similar at the moment. I mean, the energies are similar, yes. And listening to other respected tarot readers here on YouTube, we all seem to be feeling the same energy. It's most peculiar. So yes, even though there's many different and wonderful styles on YouTube of reading, some hilarious like stand-up comedies, some more deep, meaningful, insightful, some more educational, some just good fun, some just nice, all good for different reasons, all got their place. So it's a good old community. Oh, this has come out, hasn't it? Let's have a look. What have we got for you then? What's up for you, collective? All my readings are collective pretty much because we have all aspects in our chart, earth, air, fire, water in our chart. So somewhere, some placement in your chart, some aspect of your life, it's going to correlate, okay? And I haven't got time to do 12 different readings because it doesn't matter. It's like I'm a Pisces sun, but I'm an Aries rising, Gemini moon, Sag North Node, Gemini South Node, Pisces Venus. It's just like, okay, there's quite a lot of readings to watch to get a picture. So collective energies are good. You can take what you want and leave the rest, can't you? Okie dokie, what have we got then? Guardians, angels, spirits, guides, ancestors or beings of the light, I thank you for coming in today in this reading. I ask that you hold, guide, protect us and show us the way. Thank you. Okay, let's have a look. I've just been told that's it. That's a good card to end on. Let's have a look. So, I don't know where it's going. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know the ending. But I tell you what, you've got some unexpected visitors coming to see you. 4 and 1, 41, which is 5. Expect to knock on the door. Out of the blue. Okay. You haven't seen this person for a very long time. It's going to come at a time you're a little bit indisposed. You could be just getting out of the shower. You could be washing your hair. You could be grooming the dog. I hope no one knocks at the door when I'm grooming my dog, because do you know what? It's a dreadful sight. I've often got cling wrap wrapped around my waist or my leg, covered in peanut butter or natural yogurt, so she'll lick the leg so I can keep her still, so I can get all the bleeding hair off her. She's a black lab, and you know black labs, they shed twice a year for 6 months a year, don't they, the beauties? So yeah, if anyone unexpected that I haven't seen for a very long time knocks at the door when I'm grooming the dog, they're in for a treat. And it ain't going to be peanut butter or natural yogurt, but it's a sight, I can tell you. Anyway, you have to do what you have to do to get the job done, right? Indeed you do. So yeah, I get the feeling you're going to be a little indisposed. Could be something awkward, you could be washing the ceiling, could anything like that, okay? But it's going to be a knock at the door that you're not expecting. You're going to be huffing and puffing, come to the door, and this person's going to be there. Now, the thing about this person is you've got history. And the last time you saw them, it wasn't altogether tickety-boo. I've just been given the word they come in peace. They come in peace, collective. They want to talk to you. Best get that cling wrap off your thigh then, didn't you? Right. You've not been talking to each other for quite some time, but there is this thread between you and it is not broken. And I can tell you this for absolute certain, 4 and 6, 46, 10, that's the completion of a cycle. They're coming to complete this upsetting cycle between you. Now, I don't know the outcome of that. Perhaps the cards will tell us something. But the end of this cycle where you've got your backs to each other is nigh, and they're coming to you. They're knocking on your door. Okay. Because this cord you've had connecting you has been connecting you for lifetimes. Not just this lifetime, many lifetimes before. Okay. If this is for you, you will know who this is. Okay. I can't tell you who it is. I'm not going to say it's someone wearing a red jumper on a Wednesday holding the carnation. Scrap. I'm not going to say that. I'm not even going to say it because it's not true. But if they do, let me know. But this is someone you haven't spoken to for ages. It could be an estranged family member. It could be an estranged child. It could be a lover. Okay. It could just be a friend. You will know. Okay. They will knock on the door because they need to close out this cycle. They want completion. They want to close this out. Once you've got over the inconvenience of the door knocking and the shock of this person knocking at the door, then there's time to move from rough waters to calmer waters with this person and within yourself. Now, I can't and I won't even try, and I wouldn't ever try to interfere with free will, right? But whatever outcome this is, okay, it will be between you two, okay? And what you have always wished for is coming in. Now, whether it's coming in with this person or not, or whether it's coming in outside, I don't know. Or whether it's the closure that you've gained after this visit from this person, okay? But I do feel that the pair of you, okay, the pair of you are going to come from rough waters into calmer waters, and your wish fulfillment's coming in. Whether you gain peace with each other, I've just been given a scenario. Now, this is not for everyone, okay? This is odd. Bear with me here. Someone's coming in to ask for your blessing. They're moving into the next phase of your life, and you've got an emotional connection between you two. It could be another partner, or it could be a job abroad or something like that, secondment abroad or something like that. I don't know where this has come from, but I've got to channel this. I've got to convey this to you. They're either going to the next stage with another partner and they want to go off and get married, have children, mortgage, what have you, or someone wants to go off and work away. They want to complete their wish fulfillment and they want your blessing. That's not for all of you, okay? But that's for some of you. But what they want to do is they want to tie up this business first, because I do feel there's unfinished business for you guys. Okay, with someone, and they're coming in to talk to you. Or It could be they're finally coming in to tell you what they need to tell you, what they didn't tell you before, okay? And so you're going from rough water to calm waters, okay? And your wish fulfillment will be coming in with this person. That's another possibility. I can't interfere with free will. Take it as it is. You'll know if it's just happened or it's about to. But I can tell you something. Someone's definitely about to come and pay you a visit. And it's loaded with emotion. Metamorphosis. This is going to transform life as you know it. You're either going to, I think, personally, what I get from this card is you are being given the closure. You are being set free. Whether you are closing out that cycle, you two are finding your equilibrium. Equilibrium. Wow, that's a big one, isn't it? And finally finding some common ground and being brave, taking a plunge and going forth together. That could be a possibility. Or you are, because you've got your closure, because you've got your answers, you now finally feel set free, and you can go off and ascend in the way that you've been wanting to for a long time. It's seen 11:11, okay. Divine union time, okay. This change, this ascension, this coming into your own gives you a chance to clear it all up, okay. You're tying up all your loose ends, you're cleaning up all your baggage, okay, your emotional, your mental, your physical baggage. It's giving you a chance to do it, and now you're coming into a new phase of your life where you're stepping into the unknown. But do you know what, collective? You're ready for this, aren't you? You're wide open. This could be the Fool card in tarot, could be Aries energy, okay? But this kind of looks a bit like Eight of Swords energy as well. Self-imposed prison. You're stepping into the unknown, but you've got faith this time. You're not scared like you used to be. You've got your own faith. It's giving you freedom. And in that freedom, you're grounding yourself. You're finding your way. You're finding your home. You're building your life the way you want it. I've just seen 12:12. Now that you've got this one bit of business that's been hanging on for, I think it's years, personally. Could be decades. Hanging on and hanging on and hanging on. Okay, let's see what else we've got here. Anything else on here? We might even run some tarot and see what they've got to say. So why are they coming in? Should we find out why they're coming in now? Because I've got a feeling it's been a hot minute. I get the feeling it has been a hot minute. It's not been a couple of weeks or a couple of months. This has been a long time. You do think about this person periodically from time to time. And sometimes I think you wonder what would be, but then other times you're still quite angry at the way things went and you're a little bit torn. And I think they are too. This is why I think they're coming in, so they can move on in whichever way they want to. Passage, okay, you're coming into your own. You're building your own stable foundations, your own circle of stability and safety. Okay, you are really finding you. You are going into the passage to the next level of your life. You're uploading. That sounds dreadful. You're not a video, are you? Okay. But you're upgrading. There's an upgrade. Your vibration's raising. It definitely is. You're starting to understand the beauty in yourself. You're really starting to love yourself. It's been a really long period of second guessing yourself. And I think you were pretty much there with your healing. But there was that one thing that stabbed at your worth a little bit. The wondering why, the why. If I'm okay, why did they do that to me? If I'm all that, why did they do that? And I think we've all been in situations like that, and especially when we get to my grand old age. I think we all have, haven't we? If not once, a few times. But you're now starting to really wonder, okay, really know and really understand true beauty. Anything else, please? Going to your spirits, guys. Yeah. Ain't going to be smooth sailing, though. I can tell you this. Bear with me. Any more, please? Grab some clarification on that. Because you haven't seen this person for such a long time, okay, it's really going to shake shit up. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It's going to have you in all sorts of emotions. I don't think it's going to be a first and only meeting. I think they're going to come, they're going to see you, they're going to leave again. And I think quite quickly they're going to come back. And there's going to be a few meetings because there's quite a lot to talk about. but there's also a lot of unanswered questions. But I think you find a strength inside you now, whereas before you would just sit there and passively accept it. Now I think you're going to be questioning, you're going to be asking. Oh, look, what else we've got here? Take them? Yeah. There's a bit too many there. Let's have a look. Okay. Like I said, there's chaos coming in. It's like a tower, okay? It's going to be a bit of a towerment, but no towers are bad. I always get really excited when I see towers and death cards and whatnot, because it shakes stuff up, doesn't it? If you were quite happy with your life, to be fair, you wouldn't be watching tarot, would you? You want answers for something, that's why you're watching tarot. So towers come in, and sometimes they're death and destruction, but most of all, they change. And when a tower falls, you've got the chance to rebuild it the way you want to, okay? So hold fire, okay? Hold your nerve, be brave, know that you can make this the way you want to, okay? This new situation in your life. Because after this storm comes the love. Now, whether it's from a new energy or not, I can't tell you. Only time will tell that, okay? But love's coming in, and you holding your grace, because you really know who and what you are now. And you've got all your answers. And you're moving on in peace, okay? Peace, stillness, and grace. There's real peace between you. And I've just been giving those a newfound respect. Now when you reflect on it, after all this, I've just been giving them a bittersweet reminiscence. You look upon it with bittersweet reminiscence, but you're not angry anymore. And you're not held by it, you're not bound by it, you're not stuck by it anymore. I'm dying to know what happens to you two. I really am. Have strength and courage. Look, there's your new tower built. Look at that beauty. And all these beautiful butterflies around it. New life, transformation. It's coming through, isn't it? Patience. Could be a temperance card. Could be fire energy, Sagittarius energy. Patience, healing coming in. But just be patient, okay? Nothing happens overnight. You want it to be right. Rome wasn't built in a day. There might be a bit of hermit energy going on here. Virgo energy, okay? Sanctuary. Take time, reflect, wait, okay? How do I find out who this is? Should we see if we've got any more cards to find out what happens to you two? Because it's telling me here that you've had this conversation, you've moved from rough waters into calmer waters, okay? There was a lot of unknown things that needed to be talked about, that were talked about. It's helping you ascend and level up, okay? Which is good. Your ancestors are here to guide you, because your ancestors seen the pair of you through eons go through this cycle again and again and again and again. Compass, which is pretty much the world card in tarot. Cycles closing out, okay? There's a new cycle beginning. There's a new time coming. Talismans come up twice now, okay? You've got bendy road ahead of you, but do know that you are guided and safe. Speak up. I always think this is like throat chakra energy. Speak up. Say what you want, okay? Say what you mean, I mean what you say. Shall we see what Carly has to say about this? I wonder who this is that's going to knock on your door. But I'll tell you what. For some of you, it's going to be a shock because you didn't know they knew where you lived because you've moved since you knew them. That's an interesting message coming in. For others of you, you've kind of been expecting them. And for others of you, you were pretty sure they know where you live. But they won't have the next to knock on your door. They are, they're coming. And it's going to be a really opportune moment. You're going to be eating, washing your hair, grooming the dog, painting your toenails. I hope you're not picking them. Doing something that's compromising. And it's going to be a bit, you're going to open the door with your defences down. Okay? A little bit huffy. And then the whole world's going to go. That's what I'm getting. I can see it in my mind's eye. Everything's going to stop. And everything you were doing that was a bit daft and a bit weird before suddenly pales into significance. Ain't life great sometimes? I really hope no one knocks on my door when I'm grooming that dog. It really is a sight to behold. Looks like some kind of kinky fetish video, me covered in peanut butter and cling film. Still, she comes out looking lovely afterwards. Rather than pay a bleeding groomer that don't do anything, you save yourself 40 quid and just part with a quarter of a tub of peanut butter instead. And have the dog licking you all day because you taste nice. Anyway, moving on. Seriousness and all that. That's what happens in this channel. Carly, Divine Mother, what message have you got for us, please? Divine One. Carly, could you please shed some light on this situation? It's quite a serious emotional situation. Carly, do I need to take one from the top of the deck? Carly, can we spread, please? Okay, take that top one there. Number 22, Dumavati. Let's see what she has to say, shall we? Never wrong, our Carly. Utmost respect for her. Behind mother who dwells in the smoke, who presides over the most difficult transition, she who knows that certain endings are unavoidable. There are necessary predecessors to radical reinvention. Her presence brings the message that through disappointment, defeat or loss, and the negative repercussions of such experiences may cause suffering for a time, they will not limit your future happiness. There are a means for opening as yet unrecognised pathways for fulfilment. Your trust must be unconditional at this time, and later you shall see that everything has worked out for the absolute best. They're coming in to close this cycle out. Like I said to you, this isn't going to be cupcakes, rainbows, Disney reconciliation. There is going to be a lot of chaos. It's going to be extremely emotional. There could be a lot of tears. There could be a lot of shouting. There could be a lot of snapping. Please hold yourself. Hold your grace. Hear them out, but make sure that they're respectful to you two. There's a lot of history between you two. And you can't just move out of rough waters, out of calm waters calmly, okay? Towers are going to fall, okay? The whole city's going to fall, I've just been told. But there's a lot here that's not been said. And the problem is this has not been said for quite a long time. So it's going to build up. Emotions are going to be running high. Okay. So you really do. No, I've just been told no, don't do any more there. You really do need to hold your nerve. Let's see what Moonology has to say about this, shall we? Let's have a look here. My glasses on. It's getting quite late in the day, and it's getting blurry, which is not too good because I've got to get that canvas on here and some painting in a minute, and there's some very intricate dotting work I'm going to need doing. Get out of bed tripping at this rate. Okay, let's have a look. Right. Oh, definitely. Now, I can see a card here, but I'm going to explain that card. It's not as it seems. It's a message I'm getting straight away. Flip, it went back, so I'm not going to take that. Okay, there's too many. Times are changing, collective. Times are changing. Okay, thank you. Oh, wow. That's great. Okay. Confidence is the key to success. Don't be passive aggressive. Be gentle, graceful, but honest and confident. Stand your ground. The next card that's come up is be bold and make the first move. Now, they're coming to you, okay? What I would say is, when it says be bold and make the first move, be honest. I get the feeling they're going to come in, and they've been gearing themselves up to come in for quite some time. This is a really bizarre message. They've been gearing themselves up to come in, but they're going to sit in front of you and they're going to lose their nuts in front of you. So they're going to try and sidestep, be a bit passive aggressive, and they're going to try and skirt around the issue. This is up to you to remind them that they've come to see you, and you know why they've come to see you, and that you need to get on track, and you two need to be honest, transparent, and respectful with one another. And so as much as you appreciate this is probably a really uncomfortable situation for them, it is for you too. It is for you both, okay? Make that first move in saying, look, basically, I know you're talking shit. Let's get down to business and talk about what you're here for, okay? Otherwise you're just wasting time again, aren't you? It's taken a lot for them to come to see you, a lot for them to knock on your door, because there's been many times they've gone to do it and they've lost their nerve, okay? Communication is key. Like I said to you, communication between you, not going to be any calm waters or anything if you two do not communicate. They've got enough nerve to come up onto your door, and it's taken them several attempts. Over the years, they've just oh no, I'm going to do it today. And they've wimped out several times. I can tell you this, they have, okay? I don't know how I know, I just bloody know, okay? Show the world real you. Be you. Don't be what you think they want you to be in order to keep them. Be you, because you need to be you in order to have what you need and deserve, okay? If that's not for them, they've come, they've got their answers, they can go in grace and respect, and that's it. Nice, lovely. But I think you'll find that by being the real you, it's going to answer a lot of questions that were previously unanswered, okay? Expect powerful change. You're only going to get it if you're the real you and you communicate, okay? Meditate and contemplate. Like I said to you, this isn't going to be just one meeting. They're going to do this, they're going to come, they're going to go, okay? And when they leave, the pair of you are going to be thinking about each other non-stop and everything that's been said. It's quite heavyweight, this. Bloody hell. The answers you need are coming now. Don't get overexcited and think, oh, they love me, they're coming back. The answers you need. Not necessarily the answers you think you want at the moment, the answers you need. Need in order to bring you forward, help you level up, do what's best for your absolute highest good. The answers you need are coming. Take that what you will, but you will find out. A new start is coming. A new start is coming. Whether it's with them, whether it's with yourself, whether it's with someone new, a new start is coming, and it's positive, okay? You are very close to achieving your goal. Okay. Let's see what the angels have to say about it. Just get some kind of timeline and I'm going to close this out. I didn't intend for this to be nearly half an hour, but here we are. Here we are. Don't read for weeks. And now I can't leave them alone. There you are. Funny, isn't it? Okay. That fly almost got shuffled there. Love summer, don't you? Right. Right, guardians, angels, spirits, guides, or beings of the light, please can you give us some kind of indication? Yeah, there you are. They're going to come out, they're going to garble it all in one go, okay? And then you're going to have to, kind of decode it, but ask them to re-explain themselves. Right, okay. They're going to tell you the reason why it happened between you, because it wasn't the right time, okay? You're going to be needing to talk to your friends in your community about this afterwards. Ask for help from others or speak to the angels afterwards. No need to worry, guys. Please don't worry. No need to worry. If this is right, they will be patient. They will go away. They will say what they need to say, and then they will come back. And there will be time in that period between the first meeting and the meeting afterwards that a lot of contemplation is going to go on. A lot of meditation either side as well. A lot of thinking about what's said. A lot of processing. Because you've got a lot of history, whoever this is, be it a family member, romance, you've got a lot of history. The situation will improve. Yes, it absolutely will. I'm sorry if I've got that. I've been dyeing sandals. It goes everywhere, doesn't it? The situation will improve. Reconsider. Now, I get the feeling they're either going to ask you to reconsider, okay, or you need to reconsider what you initially felt and thought about them. Trust yourself. Listen to your intuition. Trust your intuition, guys. Please do. Trust your intuition, okay? Think about this, but you're going to need to go away and think about this in your own time to process, okay? Anything else for you, please, guys? Any kind of timeline? Any kind of timeline? Ooh, what's that? Communicate clearly. There you go. Again, second one saying communicate clearly. Yes, do communicate clearly. Got to make your needs known. Don't be what you think they want you to be because you're worried about them going. It's not growth, it's codependency. You can't do that. You have to be who you are, and if that's not right for them, then you've got your answers. You've all got your closure, win-win all round. You can step forth into the next phase of your life then, can't you? And get what you need. Just turn over. Just seen it. Has it turned over? Yeah, it has. Within the next few weeks, collective, within the next few weeks, you're going to get communication from this person. I was about to say from this dude, but it could be a dudess. Could be. For some of you, I think it's a family member that's estranged. For others of you, it's a friend you haven't seen for a long time. But for a fair proportion of you, I can see the numbers, 58% of you, it's romance. Any more please to close this reading out, if you would be so kind, before this video cuts off. Yeah. That's a fantastic card to end on. Big, happy changes. Meditation brings answers. Talk to this person. Make sure they tell you the truth and you tell the truth, and be honest as well. I get the feeling some of you loved them but didn't tell them. Okay. That's weird. That's actually quite weird, but it happens. Okay. I also get the feeling it's for some of you, that's their side too. Okay. So a little bit of clarification needs to go on, or domestic situations you were unaware of. There could have been a child that had just been born that you were unaware of, that they didn't know about until a later date. Or there could be commitments that were resurfacing that they felt bound to and obligated to, that necessarily didn't involve love but duty. Okay, and that was a source of burden for them that they didn't want to bring into the relationship. They didn't feel, they couldn't figure out how to tell you that, so they split. I get that's a feeling for some of you. It could be anything like that, but there are just a couple situations that have been run into my minds, okay? But they're coming in, they're going to knock on the door. Once they're over the sight of you, grooming the dog with peanut butter wrapped around your thigh, then there's some serious talking going on, guys. Okay, so I do hope that you have enjoyed this reading and that some of it has been useful to you, but someone is knocking on your door soon. Don't all go and wrap your thighs in peanut butter and natural yogurt just in the hope that someone's going to knock on your door. You can't interfere with free will. It's going to happen when it happens, but it's going to happen. Okay, so guys, if you haven't already, please do like, share and subscribe. Share this channel far and wide. If you are still here, I thank you very much. Okay, go try and get some more readings out as I'm called to do so, but obviously life gets in the way sometimes. But thank you guys so much for bearing with me. I do hope you've enjoyed this reading. Have a lovely rest of your weekend, and I will catch up with you soon. Blessings to you all. Bye now.